Welcome back to the show. You're just in time for Unfiltered. Today's guest is a realtor, philanthropist, and the owner of Self's Kitchen, a company that provides high-end baked goods. Please welcome to our show, Mr. MYK Self.
Woo! Welcome. I'm excited to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Yo.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you.
So, Mike, before I even read your bio, I just looked through the photos that you sent, and your clients range from Anita Baker to Ari Lennox. So, congratulations on all of that success.
Thank you.
And we want to get into all that. Before we do, we'd like to get our viewers to get a little bit of your backstory. Like, who is MYK Self?
Okay, so I am a native from New Jersey. I was raised here in Florida, in Lakeland. Let's see, I've lived all over the place. I've lived in Atlanta, Phoenix, San Francisco. I came back to Orlando because of COVID. I used to be a flight attendant. Because I did not want to fly, I had a prayer about it. I'm like, okay, Lord, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
So that's how real estate came about, and then baking came in a little afterwards.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just tell us too. We got to add Janet Jackson to that because he just came from the concert.
We need you.
So a celebrity chef. Okay, so COVID happened, then here came baking. But what was the passion? Because you gotta love baking. So where did that come from?
Yeah, well, baking, honestly, I can bake and cook. And I want to say that started with my mom. And then right after high school, I actually worked for a Publix warehouse at the bakery for like 4 years. Then when I moved to Atlanta, I did catering for like a year. And so I've always had it in me. But then when COVID hit, I started cooking. People wanted to buy. I'm like, I'm not doing food.
Right.
So I started doing desserts. So I started off with peach cobbler egg rolls.
What?
But then I got tired of my kitchen smelling like grease. Then I went to bundt cakes, and then I went to cupcakes. So I'm a creator. I'm a creative. So I needed like an artistic outlet.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do that and sell it at the same time.
Wow.
I've never heard. Okay, so you have to. I have to try this peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler egg roll. That sounds like it hit.
I got you.
Amazing.
I got you.
Incredible.
Amazing.
It was really good. I still have people asking for it, but again, I hate that.
We asking for
I got
it. We asking
Don't
for
tell
it.
nobody though.
All right.
Don't tell nobody.
We just
Secret
told-
menu for us.
We just told the world, but
we might have to bring that back. So I want to talk about Self's Kitchen. Explain the concept behind it and what all is under this umbrella of Self's Kitchen.
Okay, so Self's Kitchen, my last name is Self.
Right.
Which a lot of people don't believe me. But yeah, that's just honestly, it's just that simple. Self's Kitchen is the bakery portion. I would love, my dream would be to have a restaurant and everything as well. So that's why I kind of kept it at Self's Kitchen and not like Self Bakery. So that way I can actually bring in different elements.
Okay.
I'm kind of planning for the future a little bit.
You have to.
Yeah,
You
but right now
have
it's
to.
just desserts. Yeah.
That's awesome. So this opportunity got you before so many people, but it also landed you on HGTV.
Yes.
How did that come to be? Tell me about your experience.
So that actually was just the real estate part. So a friend of mine, I listed her home, and it was actually my very first listing. And I got a call, and I thought it was a scam, to be honest. So I saw it, I'm like, no, I'm not answering. But then I said, you can read the voicemail, and it said Sam HGTV. So I'm like, no. But I said, you know what, let me call, let me just see. So basically, they hit me up because they saw the home. They wanted to add the home to the show. And yeah, that's kind of how it took off. And I asked them, did they, you utilize agents? And I helped them out with a lot of stuff. And they're like, we like your look, we like your personality.
Wow.
So yeah, let's go ahead and use you.
That's why I say you never know who's watching.
It was just, like,
just don't know.
random doors be opening up. And, I question it, but I
sometimes it don't look like the door that it's supposed to look like.
I preach that all the time. That's how a lot of people miss their blessings. They look for a red door when the door is actually blue.
Come on.
Take the door. Whatever God got for you, go ahead and walk through.
I need you to do that a little bit longer.
Listen, I mean, we can talk.
We can
talk.
So Mike, obviously your company Self's Kitchen has done tremendously well. I mean, you've catered for plenty of celebrities and entertainers, but I'm sure that had to come with challenges along the way. What are some of the challenges you faced as a culinary entrepreneur?
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Honestly, just starting off and not knowing where to go. And just doing it. Just doing it. The challenges are always trying to make it perfect. You know, people think that because you keep doing it that things aren't going to happen.
Right.
I throw cupcakes away. I burn cupcakes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Trying
a lot of
to
money you
perfect
probably.
it.
Yeah, multitasking, and sometimes, you know, it actually, like the temperature of your home matters
Yeah.
sometimes
What?
too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes I'll bake it on like 13 minutes. Sometimes I might have to do 12. So it just depends.
So what? How does the temperature in your house
That's
affect the?
interesting.
So that's something I kind of learned from working at the actual bakery itself. So during the colder times, it would take longer to bake the cakes because it was so cold in the warehouse. So it would take the ovens a lot longer to heat up. So it can be the same thing within your home. So if it's during the summertime, it may be quicker to heat up because it's already hot.
That's amazing.
I never would have thought about that. Yeah.
Well, you also have a nonprofit called Live Happy Girl Incorporated.
Yes.
What's that all about?
Yes. Okay, so it's actually my best friend's nonprofit. She lives in
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Shout out to Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine. How you doing?
Jasmine.
Yeah.
So me and her grew up talking about nonprofits for years.
Right.
And she just decided to go and start one. And she was like, Mike, do you want to be a part of it? She's like, it is for women.
Okay.
But she know I'm a big feminist.
Right.
So right
Good.
now it focuses on mental health
I love
for women and young adults. And then we're going to branch off into working with men later on once we get everything fully established.
Ooh,
So right
that's
now
so
we do
needed.
we feed the shelters that they're in, and then we're also doing 2 fundraisers, one in Atlanta and one in Orlando, which will be June 3rd at Underground Movement. We're doing a yoga and journaling.
I want to
fundraising.
know more about
Wow.
I
that.
got you.
That's pretty
So
awesome.
you feed them through your company. Self's Kitchen provides food. Is that what I'm understanding?
I can, yes.
Okay.
I can't, but no. What we do is we'll raise funds to get like Kroger's or Publix gift cards.
Okay.
Because since it is based in Atlanta,
Right.
and she'll go to the shelters in Atlanta and she'll give out the gift cards
So they can
to
go
make sure the
and-
families can actually have groceries.
From local stores, and that's really
We have
good.
a lot going on. And speaking of which, we have so much more to talk about. But we have to take a short break. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Mike.
Welcome back to the show, guys. We are back again with celebrity chef MYK Self, and he has brought us a lot of treats. So you're gonna tell us what we have on the table. Of course, we're gonna eat later. But
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
We're gonna wait till we're told we can eat. Welcome back to the show.
Yes.
Thank you. Y'all keep whenever y'all ready.
No, okay. So
Don't
wait,
threaten me
wait,
with a good
wait.
time, Mike. Don't
so
threaten me with a good
this
time.
is absolutely amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
The artistry. How long does it take for you to prepare something like this?
I would say give me like an hour. And I can get it
Really?
out. Mhm.
Is that per cupcake or?
No, for the entire, that's with the baking process, the making the icing and getting that done.
Wow.
Wait, you can make that whole thing in an hour. With those intricate details,
This
you
is
can put in that.
amazing.
I would expect that to take an all day. That'd be an all day project.
No.
It looks like a flower
Yeah.
blooming, getting ready to open. That's amazing.
Thank
You're
you,
good.
thank you, thank
And
you.
you know you're good too. Okay.
So did you go to culinary school, or were you
No.
you're self-taught doing this?
Yes, I actually hit up a good friend of mine now.
Okay.
She lives in Dallas, and which is her Instagram is the Cupcake Experience.
Okay.
So she was doing trainings, and I did a Zoom training with her, and just learned online.
You learned how to do
What?
that over Zoom.
But you're already an artist. 'Cause
Wow.
You still have to have some kind of artistry mind to even be able to do that.
Yes,
That is
yes, I'm
insane.
big into the arts, big into
Right.
cakes, and big into styling, fashion. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my whole.
And so it all works together. So what do we have? What are the
Yeah,
flavors?
Okay.
What-
So we have vanilla, we have sweet potato, we have red velvet, and then we have cookies and cream red velvet.
Sweet potato cake,
Yes.
cupcake.
Yeah. So if you
Look.
like, if you like the pie,
That's a new one for me, right
if you
there.
like the pie, you're gonna like the cake. Now, what I love about a sweet potato cake is that it's very savory. So once you eat it, you're gonna see that it melts in your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
So do you have a go-to recipe, like your personal favorite recipe to cook?
So the sweet potato is actually one of my favorites because a lot of people don't really know about it. And then
Okay.
like once they taste it, they're like, oh my gosh, okay, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want that. The vanilla is actually kind of one of my favorites too.
Okay.
And then I didn't bring it, which I'm sorry. I have to come back and do it for you guys.
You welcome anytime.
The strawberry.
Ah, so
Strawberry is a good one.
you have baked for some of the top entertainers, celebrities in the business. Who was your favorite and why?
Oh man. Do I have to just pick one?
Well, one that's memorable. The most memorable.
One that's memorable. I would say plies. We didn't really get to chat long.
Okay.
But I did it because a lot of people in my hometown, family and friends, especially because back in the day I used to have the baggy clothes and rock the goals.
Right.
They always used to call me plies.
Y'all kind of favor it just a little bit. I can see that.
So being able to get that actual, so I've done side by sides before. I'm like, no, I still don't see it.
I see it.
But now that we actually had the physical side by side, I think that was pretty dope.
Especially since he redid his teeth.
Yeah. So, Mike, obviously, you know, being a culinary entrepreneur, that's a very competitive industry. How do you maintain your success in such a, you know what I mean, competitive field?
Honestly, just be myself. Even with there are a lot of other cupcake artists that are, to me, are a lot better than me. Right. But I feel like I put my artistic feel on it. And also, it just kind of, my personality. It kind of shows.
Well, speaking of artistic, what's in this box?
What's in the box? Let me move this out the way.
All right, so let me go and open this. So this is a cupcake bouquet.
You can bring it over. I moved this one to my side.
Oh, that's real convenient.
I was just moving it out the way.
So this is a good go-to for a lot of anniversaries.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Graduations. Actually, I can just take the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
So I present this to a lot of artists as well. So my go-to, my motto with a lot of stuff is, you deserve your flowers now.
Oh, my God.
So I know a lot of people usually get regular flowers.
Right.
And, you know, you throw them away. But these you can eat. So
that
you got a
is
2-for-1 type
beautiful.
situation.
Yeah, can you pan that towards the? I want
Oh
to see.
my God, that is beautiful.
That is beautiful. Now, how long does this take to make? Now, I know this is not an hour. This got to be.
I just want to know when I can eat while y'all do that.
About the same thing.
Really? Mm-hmm. So how much does this typical price range for this? Candice is already ready to dive in.
Yeah. So for something like this, is going to be $85.
That's not bad.
Not at all. But if you want the actual clear covering, because that's my fancy packaging, premium, it'll be an extra 10 for that packaging, because it usually comes in just a white box with the window.
Wow, that's very reasonable. Candice is already.
Y'all go ahead and talk.
Wait, since we got to close, so I want to try this sweet potato. You making me hungry. Talk to me, Can.
I make you do that.
You shout.
I make you do that.
You had the red velvet. Let me see the sweet potato.
Oh my goodness. You know what I need with this? Just some coffee. It's so rich. It's moist. It's soft. It's just saying, girl, eat me.
That's
Can.
well, you know,
Get the sweet potato.
That's what they say about me.
Now, Mike. Oh, wow. It's a family show, Mike. It's a family show.
Own it, Mike. Go.
Oh, okay. We all said unfiltered. So
now, Mike.
Okay, so which one was that?
Sweet potato. And I'm not even a fan of sweet potato pies.
All right, so I'm
but this sweet potato cupcake is, yes.
And this one is?
Vanilla.
You got the vanilla. Look at her. She don't know how to act. Come on, Can. Talk to me. The face said it all.
It's right on time for 420. It just makes
yeah.
Right on time for 420. Perfect. Perfect gift. The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I know we have to close. Sorry, we have to close, guys. I hope you've had a great time with us. But it's time for us to go and finish these cupcakes. And thank you, Mike, for being here.
Thank you, Mike Self. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
What are people? He can't even.
I'm trying to focus on my cupcake. We'll see you same time, same place. Be safe till the next time, you guys.
Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
The holiday, so I didn't have his little help around the house, so he came back last night.
I'm sure he was excited to get back home.
He was.
Yeah.
And so was the dog.
Oh, Tyson was gone.
Tyson has a whole jail cell. So my husband found this new cage.
Okay.
And it literally looks like a jail cell. I have to take a picture and
You
bring it
need to
tomorrow.
take a picture.
It's so sad.